All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Saints first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
From the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Sharp with a quick toss out wide. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. Great run here. He's across the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Point after good from Smith. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Falcons nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. His first throw is an interception. And the Saints are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 79 Bronco.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Xavier Watts picks it.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
This is one of those moments, Kate, as a quarterback, when you're jogging off the field, I'm not even going to look at my defense. They gave me the ball, and all I did was give it right back to that other offense.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Williams on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. And he works it down inside the 40. That's a run of 8.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, some really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Zane Gonzalez on for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. David Onyemata there for the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
To the right, it's pulled in by Palmer. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Complete to Trey Palmer. A 1-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 8.
A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. Throw here, 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he's going to have this down at the 42-yard line. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior. 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running lane.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Shuck now from the gun. This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. It's caught left side by Bailey. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. Offense to the line fast. 3rd down, here's Shuck. Finds a man underneath. It's Camaro. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still doing it to this day.
They'll run with Camara. He's charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the start of the 2nd. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6.
Here we go, here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Check up.
Throwing, shot. He's got it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd and goal now. Can they find that final yard? Camara. And he's going to be stopped. 3rd and goal winds up losing yardage. And now, Brock, will they challenge them again on 4th and goal? Trying for it with Shuck. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take a 2nd quarter lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for 1 more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Reed now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Williams to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Shuck working from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
And the Saints first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Shuck's going to throw here. Catch made left side by Palmer. And this one does not go far. The rookie from Notre Dame able to take him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. To throw, Shuck. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Shuck on 3rd down. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To throw again here, it's Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Saints first down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. On the move, headed right. And he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. For the extra point, here's Smith. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Saints grow their lead to 8.
Falcons 13.
Reed now to kick this one away. Fielded at the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. He throws a bullet to this. They connect on the deep shot. All the way, that's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime.
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
The Falcons will line up for the two-point conversion.
Williams trying to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. That ties this game up. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend the check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, 18, right here. 18, right, 18, right. 70 ring, go.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. On the slant, complete to Johnson. By man, he's in the clear. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
And he works it inside the 30. That's a gain of 7. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
A 7-yard pickup.
Back to throw. Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6.
From the red zone on first. He is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
28. Falcons 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is first and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Falcon first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Forced out to his right. The left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Justin Reed with the tackle. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, here's Williams. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Quincy Riley picks it. And the Saints have it as he records the first interception of his young career. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said, some nice touchdowns as well. but there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
1st and 10. Here's Shuck. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hut, go. Hut. Set go. Let go.
So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit, and that brings out the flag. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Smith able to put it through, and that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
And with that one, you're going to see some salty, foul moods in that locker room. You hate all turnovers, but that one led to 3 points, and you hate those even more.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. Show a little bit. Uh-oh, miscommunication. The ball is out. Oh, unfortunately, it looks like another one of the members of the return team was there, able to dive on it, so a friendly bounce. They'll retain possession. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
The Saints are all over this one. Great work by the defense. Don't see the hurry up here.
It's 2nd down.
Williams from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Working quickly here.
A 14-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Williams throwing on 4th. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air yet again. Williams hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock, but I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Chuck now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it's 2nd down coming up.
At the 35-yard line.
Chuck working from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around. You know, I'm sure Coach would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. No additional damage is done, however. They're fortunate to get the ball back, and everyone can breathe a little sigh of relief.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's a give to DeMercado. Still going past the 15. And he's finally taken down to the 24-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Going play action. Williams. Gets this one to Tyler Algier. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Williams will look to throw. Finds a man right side. And he drives it up to the 24. Chase Young bringing him down there.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down, and they need to get 10. Throw here, 3rd down. That one's complete, right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down from the 42. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Here's Williams again. Escapes the pocket. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they hit big there on that second down. Let's see if this play holds up or not, though. We've got a penalty flag down. They've got a man in motion. Again, it's Williams. Setting up the running back screen. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
He hits him downfield. This is Miller. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. This is the end of the third quarter. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New set of downs for him from the 31. Tight end going in motion here. Williams to throw on first. Near the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons take a fourth quarter lead. Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal.
The kick is good. Makes the score Falcons 35, Saints 31. Bradley Pinion.
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. On the return, here's Palmer. Trucks a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up third down.
Third down, here's Shuck. Got a man, Vele has it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
13 yards on the play. And the Saints first down.
Camara running out of the gun. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's second down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now Shuck to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left with fourth down here. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go. Dragon 6, 19.
Desperation time here on fourth. Catch made, left side by Palmer. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Saints. First down.
Running behind center with Camaro. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Shuck with a quick toss out wide. And they get this down to the 28. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball.
What a crunch play late. He intercepts it. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
So that's going to push him back half the distance to the goal. Mercado on the carry. Finds a seam past the 15. And he makes it all the way up to the 28. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's a Falcon first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Tight end in motion left. First down, and they go right back to it. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Offense to the line for second down. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he is to throw. And they're able to touch him down, so that's going to bring up fourth down. The Saints calling for a timeout, their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Back to throw it. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. It's a race down the right side. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons parlay the interception into points. Gonzalez now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11.
42. Saints 31. Bradley Pinion
Out to kick it away. Here's Pinion. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives them a first down. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
5-yard line.
19 Lion. Check.
Shuck now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the Falcons' 45-yard line.
Shuck now from the gun. Trying to push deep downfield. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Now to throw. He rolls to his right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years of the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Need a touchdown and a field goal. It looks like they want the tougher part first. The offense going for it on fourth down. Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
A gain of 15.
Here's a design run. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons as we say so long from New Orleans.
What is this? Pay for this?